Hi, good afternoon. This is the quarter one and quarter two benchmark review answer key. I am giving you just the odds today and I'll give you the evens tomorrow. So I'm going to zoom in and let you guys kind of pause the video as you need to look at the answers. If you disagree with something or if you've seen that I've made a mistake, just make a comment at the bottom of the video and I'll hopefully answer it either on the video or in class tomorrow. Again, I'm only showing odds today, so please make sure that you have your odds completed. And then here is the right side of the front. This whole front side was calculator inactive, so make sure that you were able to do everything by hand, because on your EOGs you will be asked to do things by hand and with calculator. Okay, so and that's a 14x right there. So that's what that says. All right, the back side was the calculator active. Here's the answer for number 29. I accidentally did 30 early, but that's okay. So here's 29. Then we start the calculator active part. So this is where you actually get to do with calculator. What I like to show you is actually how you do it on here with the 6th grade calculators. It's pretty cool. You can take 0.034 and change it to a fraction on here. So you type that in, you press this FD button right here, and that says fraction decimal. If you press it and then press enter, boom, it changes it to the simplified answer. So if you have a calculator like this at home, you can do it at home. If you don't, then you can do it either during Excel or maybe during class tomorrow. Okay. Right here, if you want to convert a fraction to a decimal, so I can input 1 3/11. So I'm going to use the unit button. So 1 unit is right here. 3 arrow button, 11, and then scroll over. So now I have 1 3/11, and I want to change this to a decimal. So I'm going to press again the FD button, and then boom, and then there is my decimal. It looks like it's a repeating decimal, so 1.272727, which is why I have 1.27 repeating. And then down here, to change this to a mixed number, you can actually do that in a calculator as well. So if you want to do unit 145 over 18, to change from a mixed number to a proper or proper to mix is this button right here, the ABCDE button. So if you press that, it'll actually change it for you to proper. And then same thing, but the other way, you can change from proper to improper. So if you want to type in 2 3/8, you can do 2 unit 3/8, and then press the proper to improper, and boom, it changes it for you to the 19/8, which is what I got right here. So those are just the different ways that you guys can do fractions where you can convert them. And then here are your here are your operations with fractions. Again, use calculator just to get used to it. Exponents, the way you do exponents in the calculator is you do 16, and then to raise it to the second power, there is a button right here. It kind of looks like a little caret. You press that, and that's going to raise this base number to its exponent. And then there's how you get 16 squared. Okay. So then over here, if you want to do 1/4 to the 4th power, you have to use parentheses. So parenthesis 1/4, close parenthesis, and then I'm going to raise that to the 4th power, and then enter, and then there's your 1 over 256, which I got right here. In order of operations, try it with a calculator and see if you can get the same answer as 4.75. And then over here, there's something really cool I can show you with LCM and GCF. So there's actually an LCM and GCF button on here. If you go to the math button right here, the first one says LCM, you choose it. And then the two numbers you want to do is 15 and 90. So you do 15, comma, 90. And then, so you're telling your calculator, find the LCM of 15 and 90, press enter, and then boom, there's your LCM of 90. If you want to do GCF of 18 and 84, then you still press the math button. Again, it's right here. And you go to GCD. They call it GCD, not GCF. So GCD, and the numbers they want are 18 and 84. So 18, comma, which is right here by the 4, 84. So I'm going to find the greatest common denominator of 18 and 84, which is 6. So we actually already have the answer for tomorrow night's number 54, which is 6. So again, your calculator can actually find LCM and GCF for you. So just pause the video, rewatch what I just showed you. I'm going to quickly show you where they are again. Math. There's LCM, there's GCF. Make sure when you choose it and you put your two numbers in. So let's say we did 84. You have to use a comma, 16. And then looks like the LCM of 84 and 16 is 336. You always have to use a comma, and you can only do two numbers at a time. You can't do 3. I've tried 3, and it shows me that it's an error. All right, then down here, we're into translating. So make sure that you are, when it says less than, that's going to be subtracted at the end, and use the variables given. If you have any questions on any of those, let me know. And then down here, number 71 and 73, I had to kind of write small, so I'll zoom that in for you so you can see what those say. Yeah, and this 10 goes with that one. And then here are some examples of each property. I had to write them again kind of small, so if you can't read it, just comment at the bottom of the video. And then here are the answers for 77 and 79. All right, if you had any questions or comments, you know what to do. Just leave them at the bottom. If not, I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys tomorrow.